Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Our number 4 of the Line Talk 99.5. Looking at new reports of sirens in Tel Aviv and missiles being intercepted. So apparently some Hamas or whoever, some terrorist group, probably firing missiles towards Tel Aviv and their latest desperate act to keep the conflict going. We'll see how that plays out as we get more information on that. If you want to get in, 205-545-9950. And AJ, I know you came in here to relieve Bird, but we were talking about earlier in the show the new lineup we have coming up this weekend, which is we still got the Truett News Radio, which is a staple here on 99.5. We have Steve West's racing show, which I believe is from 8 to 10. And then the miraculous return of Shop Talk with Jimmy D Big Time, which is a big deal for me because I'm a big Jimmy D Big Time fan. Jim Moore was on this station for a long time. He's well known around Birmingham, a character, if you will. And we are just lucky enough to have him on the phone right now. Jimmy D Big Time. What's up, buddy?
Right now.
Hello.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Good, man. What's
Hey
happening?
now.
What's
What's
up?
up, cuz? How you doing?
You sound like you're working hard. Are you right there in the middle of the shop?
Well, actually, I was just making America great again. That's all.
That's what Jimmy D Big Time has always done.
Making America great again. How's everything going, bro? I hope you're doing well. I appreciate the time today. Let everybody know the show's back.
Yeah, man. How excited are you? First of all, how long has it been since the last Shop Talk episode?
That would be 7 years.
7
7 years,
years. Dang.
All
You
right.
have to knock a little rust off, cuz.
Ain't no doubt, cuz. It's why it's on such a short run, you know. I
Yeah.
signed the smallest contract ever known. So.
Was it a short run?
Oh yeah. It has to work. It has to work in a hurry because it may suck out of the gate. At least then it won't. Y'all won't have to listen to it too long. No.
Well, you and I have got some history. I mean, we worked together at the other station.
I mean, you kind of owe me for your wife. You kind of owe me for your career.
Yeah,
we all know this, but I wasn't going to bring it up. But since you did, yeah.
I wouldn't have
kicked your coverage
if it wasn't for Jim Moore. I would have never met Trish. I actually,
That's right.
The story goes is they had over at the last station they had switched up everybody and they had moved Jessica to the morning show with Michael Hart and then put Jim Moore on with me as a co-host and. There's a lot going on in there, Jim Moore.
Oh, sorry about that.
You're good.
Tell him to quit.
Tell him to shut. I don't know who's doing all that sucking in there. Is that who is that? Is that AOC?
Yes, I don't know what she's doing over here.
So what happened was
tied up.
you and I were sharing an office, and
Boy,
you
were we ever the greatest office ever of all.
It was
Alfred had never. I mean, that other place. You can dump that. That other place has never seen anything like that. What an office we had.
Yeah, it was quite the party. It was a really big office too. It actually used to be a sales office, and we just kicked all the cubicles out of there and took it over. But
we sure did.
You were on the phone with one of your advertisers, which is who Trish worked for. And I was like, and you were talking to her, and I was like, who are you talking to? He's like, oh, man, that's my girl Trish right there. He's like, you should holler at her. I think she just broke up with her boyfriend. And I was like, all right, bet. And so I hit her up, and I think it was, I said, what do I say? And you were like, well, I'll offer her some women's show tickets or something. And so I did, and she's like, no, I don't want them. Thanks anyway. And then that was all I heard from her for like 3 months. And then finally I reached back out, and then it all worked out from there. So thank you, Jimmy D.
I didn't say I was good at it. I mean, obviously the woman show was the wrong idea, but
It all worked out.
Anyway, it worked out, bro.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, show works out 10 to 11 Saturday morning. This Saturday will be the pilot episode.
You going to let me come hang out?
Man, I'd love you to. Leland's supposed to come in. I'm expecting that decline that email at any moment about, hey, man, I forgot it was Easter weekend.
Well, I'll be your back. I'll show up anyway. We'll just go ahead and anticipate that won't happen, and I'll be there, and we'll have a good time. John Bird's gonna be.
Even if it does, what a lineup! I got Leland and the infamous. We'll have the whole gang back together again. My man Andrew in studio.
Yeah.
AJ. Not AJ, but John Bird. What are you talking about? He's producing my show, the very first pilot. John Bird producing it.
He don't get no better than that, dude. He doesn't get no better.
Means it's going to be flawless on the production side, but you know what old coaches used to say? You can't make chicken salad out of chicken.
You know it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So we can only produce what we can deliver, bro.
That's it. It's going to be fun, man.
So,
it's going to be fun. I can't
looking
wait.
forward to it, man. I've been doing a lot of work this morning trying to make America great and get the show ready. So
what have you been doing to make America great again? Like truly. Have you been out there stumping for
truly I'm like on the front lines of tort reform, which really plagues this nation, still has and never has let up. Actually, it's probably gotten a lot worse. And that is, so many frivolous lawsuits out there regarding, traffic issues. So in my previous life, I was doing a lot of telematics. So I opened my own company doing the telematics. Who's going to be sponsoring the show, by the way. And I say, I need a dashcam.com.
Nice.
Yeah. So everybody needs to have one. That's all I can say. I know I'm just one dude. I can only put so many in, but everybody needs them.
It's interesting because I was doing rideshare there for a while, and I still follow some of these groups on social media that are like Uber and Lyft groups, and there will be people come on the group and say, X, Y, and Z happened to me with a passenger and this and that, and people in the comments will say, well, do you have a dash cam? And they're like, well,
That's
no,
right.
I don't have one. And they end up getting their whole account suspended, which is their livelihood.
Right.
And,
Correct.
that's just one aspect. That's if you're using your car for work. But even if you're just a commuter, like you get in a wreck.
Even if you're just driving, yeah. Man.
Yeah. The person that hits you.
Insurance companies, they're quick to settle cases, as you know.
Yeah.
And but there's nothing like doling out some shut up juice to Morgan. Come on. Huh? So you get, I've had clients getting sued for $200,000, man, like a certified mail from Morgan. You're going down for 200 G's. They show them a little video footage. Crickets from Morgan.
Yeah, it's case closed. You got a dash cam of what happened. That's it.
Hey, your guy jockeyed with my driver 4 times before he finally clipped him. He's pulling right in front of him, slamming his brakes on. I got it on video. What you got to say about it?
Yeah.
Accountability matters. I got to get some shirts done. I know Black Lives Matter, Yellow Lives Matter, Purple Lives Matter, Green Lives Matter, Alien Lives Matter, and now accountability matters, my friend.
That's right.
Accountability matters.
Yeah, that's
like Trish. She keeps you accountable every day.
No, there's no doubt about it.
Without her, you'd be off the rails.
I really would be. If there was no Trish in my life.
Without question, you would be off the rails.
Yeah.
So,
and you know this better than anybody.
For sure. I'm just saying, of course, you owe me everything. So, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
One more thing. No,
that's exactly
I'm pretty
right.
excited, man. I really am. I've been digging through a bunch of old stuff, and I like I was telling you on the text there, it's like, man, I don't know if any of this stuff, that promo, I don't know if that's good anymore, but if you could have been there when, I'm a nobody compared to all you big boys, and the moment that person that walked in there to record that was the first time he saw that script.
So
it's
good stuff.
Anyway,
Well, man, can't wait. And yeah, just plan on me coming and hanging out. If something pops up, I'll let you know. But I plan on being there, and it'll be a party. Everybody tune in this Saturday, 10 to 11. Shop Talk is back, baby. It's
yeah,
back.
baby, and bring Trish with you too.
Yeah, I'll try to
We'll
do
grab
that.
some lunch.
She'll probably not do it, but I'll ask her to come with me, see what she says.
Well, you just tell her she's got the invite anytime.
You got to
Not
remember,
so
it's
much.
I'm the
Her,
one that owes you
anybody.
something, not her. She doesn't care. She was the victim
I
in
don't
this
know.
situation. She
Hey.
doesn't owe you anything.
Nah. Hey, bro, she got a good man. That's what she was looking for.
That's right.
Hey, I helped her out too, bro. Don't be kidding yourself.
That's what I say. Now I'm not gonna say that to her, but I'll say it to you.
No. That's the truth. But you can't say all that.
Well, can I just play a little welcome back for you, Jim Moore?
Of course.
Amen.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah. Welcome back.
Gosh, I'm old enough to remember this real well.
What kind of bumper music can we expect on Shop Talk?
Off the charts as usual, bro.
Because I feel like you and I, we may not line up musically across the board, but we do intersect on a lot of music.
We certainly did. You went through that what was that the little Japanese girls doing the heavy metal?
Even back then. What was it? There was two bands. One of them was called Lady Baby, and the other one was
Baby. That's right.
Baby Metal.
Baby Metal.
Yeah, that was it. We'll put some of that for your bumper music too. Yeah,
I'll probably have to drag a couple of those out.
Yeah.
For fun.
Oh, I got you. You
But
might. I'll just
it being Easter weekend, it'll be a special time for the music.
Oh, that's right. Not only is Christ risen, but Jim Moore is back. It was a double whammy this weekend. Hey now.
Hey now. Yeah, one of them's completely insignificant. That's the Shop Talk Show. It means nothing.
In
And
comparison.
it's certainly, it's hosted by a wretch. Okay, so don't have any expectations of anything other than that. A wretch-hosted car show, bro.
Right on. Well, all right, buddy. Well, we'll see you Saturday. Can't wait for it, dude, and hold it down for us.
You too, man. Can't wait to see you. God bless all of you. Appreciate you, man.
All right, brother. There is Jim Moore, affectionately known as Jimmy D Big Time. That name came about. Well, that name I think's been around for a while, but we solidified that name when he's anti-social media. We finally convinced him to get on Twitter back in like 2018, and we held a big press conference and everything else to announce the handle of that Twitter account. And we did it in the parking lot. We had a podium, and he came in a tie and everything else, and we took pictures and had a celebration. Even the mailman who came by during the press conference to drop off our mail, he got involved in it. It was a whole big thing. I used to have those pictures. I don't know what happened to them though. If I find them, I'll try to bring those back up. All right, 205-545-9950. A lot more of the line coming up. Underdog of Fantasy, bringing you this part of the show. Underdog of Fantasy. And after what happened to my beloved Vols yesterday, I don't even want to think about it. It was devastating. But some of the other games, in particular, UConn and Duke, wow, what a game that was, dude. You want to talk about Duke really blowing it. All they had to do was sit there and hold the ball. And they screwed it up. Poor guys. But still, a lot of good games coming up. A lot of opportunities for you to win money. All you have to do is download the app. It's free to download, free to sign up, and free to use my promo code. As you know, as they always tell you, all you're doing is picking players and deciding if they're going to go higher or lower on stats like rebounds, points, three-pointers, steals, whatever it is. It's completely up to you. Get your entries right, and you win real money. And you can play with as little as $1. You can play with however much you want to play with. Completely up to you. But I want to see y'all in there winning money. It can happen, man. I can't tell you how many times I've won, and it's because I'm super smart. That's why. But really, you don't even have to be smart. I've seen not so smart people win money. So download the app today and use promo code HeyNow to score $50 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code HeyNow. Underdog, make plays, win money. Must be 19 or older and present in Alabama. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-MY-RESET or visit ncpgambling.org. That is where it's at. So y'all hook that on up. Coming up next, with segments for you. We got you a couple more things about the No Kings protest. There was one hilarious video. It was an unhinged liberal woman, old lady, clucking like a chicken and wearing a full chicken costume out at the Los Angeles No Kings protest, and as well as some other things that I may try to get to. It was wild, trust me. Will Segments up next. Don't go anywhere. Deep South Construction Pros, bro. I was trying to find something witty to say there. I don't think that worked out. Deep South Construction Pros. These are my guys when it comes to water, moisture, crawl space, your basement. You can't let that just be. It's not a situation that fixes itself over time. If you've got a leak or you've got moisture getting into up under your house like that, it's only going to cause more problems. Not just the nasty smell or the mold that's going to come from it, and then getting your air, your duct work, and you're breathing it in. The whole family's breathing it in. You're always sick. But foundation problems come along with that. You start seeing floors sagging and things of this nature. That's a big problem, my friend. If you don't get it handled, it could be a big problem. And there's a lot of different issues that it's caused by, such as, irrigation problems, water puddling up out in your yard in certain places, things of this nature. It's just it's a domino effect at the end of the day. And if you don't get on top of it, you're going to have a bad time. You're not going to have fun. That's why I've teamed up with Deep South Construction Pros to make sure you guys are absolutely taken care of by a local company that just knocks it out of the park. These guys are right here in Alabama, nowhere else, just Alabama, taking care of their neighbors, their community, and I couldn't be happier to be teamed up with these guys. Now, you may know a little bit about the encapsulation, the crawl space encapsulation or basement waterproofing and all that, or you might not know anything about it. If that's the case, I want you to call them and start talking to them about what it is they do, what's the process, what do you need to know, and they'll answer all the questions that you got for them and get you where you need to be to make a decision on what it is you want to do. These guys are the best out there, and you need to go ahead and give them a call. Go ahead and get on top of that. Let them know why I sent you. Tell them Andrew McLean sent you. But ask them anything you're curious about. They got you covered. 256-305-1854. That's 256-305-1854. And online, DeepSouthConstructionPros.com. DeepSouthConstructionPros.com. And then there's also, real quick, Ernest Financial. RetireWithErnest.com. RetireWithErnest.com. My buddy David Ernest, who's been doing this over 45 years. 45 years, man. Getting people securing their retirement, making sure their money. They basically, I used to say this all the time. I don't really say it anymore, but they put a floor under your retirement to make sure that there's only one direction it's going to go, and that's up, up, and away. You go and you look at your 401k or whatever it is that you got, and you see the chart that they got on Fidelity or wherever your money is, and you can kind of see it going up and down and doing these ways. Wouldn't it be nice to go in there and just see it going in one direction? And you think to yourself, man, I'm going to be in a much better position when I get to retirement. You can do that with a call to David Ernest and his guys. They'll get you set on track. They'll be able to make sure your plan for retirement is in place, concreted in, and you get to do the things you wanted to do when you retire. Simply because you made a phone call. This doesn't cost you anything. They don't get fees from you. They get them elsewhere. They're just working to make sure your money is safe and it's growing. 833-596-7233. That's 833-596-7233. Online, retirewithernest.com. All right, it is 1:41 on the clock, and as we do at this time each and every day, we bring to you, ladies and gentlemen, the Wheel of Segments.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do
Lost
drugs.
a job, a four-wheel drive. I even got thrown out of my trailer. All because of one thing. Freebasing cocaine.
Don't do drugs.
No,
Oh, don't you do it now. Don't do drugs.
Boom, boom.
Someone pays you for a fool when they say come on, be cool. Just be smart and heed this rule. Don't do.
That's a banger right there.
it's a good one.
Tell me you couldn't get down to that. Come on, girls. All right, up first, headline reads, Possessed by Ghost. Passenger tries to open emergency exit on Indigo flight before landing. And that's something you never want to see. If you're on a plane, and we've had some plane issues over the weekend, one guy threatened to kill the lady he was sitting beside over in Atlanta, and then said he had a bomb in his luggage or whatever. You never want to see somebody, especially if they're seemingly possessed, go over to the emergency exit and bust that bad boy open. Because at the end of the day, anybody on the plane could do that. If you're on a plane with 150 people, you got to think there's 149 people on there that have the ability to go over there and open that emergency exit. Next thing you know, you get sucked out of the plane and you're done. Passengers aboard an Indigo flight from some place I can't pronounce to another place I can't pronounce faced a tense midair scare on Saturday after a man allegedly tried twice to tamper with the aircraft's emergency exit door, including once just moments before landing. The passenger was later detained and during questioning claimed he was, quote, possessed by a ghost, prompting a police investigation into the incident. The incident took place on Indigo Flight 6E-185, which departed from the airport at around 8:15 p.m. Among those on board was Muhammad Adnan, a resident of the Pradesh's Mao district, according to officials. Adnan first attempted to tamper with the emergency exit door around 15 minutes after takeoff. Cabin crew quickly noticed the move and intervened. He reportedly told them that it was a mistake and was warned not to repeat that action. After that, officials said he appeared to behave normally for the remainder of the journey. You don't get a second chance. If you go over there and you start trying to open the emergency door, the emergency exit, you're getting hogtied and handcuffed and taped to your seat. Like you don't get a slap on the wrist and say, "Don't do that again."
Yeah, you don't play like that.
The situation escalated again around 10:20 p.m. when the flight was preparing to land at the airport. Officials said that with the aircraft flying at nearly 500 feet above the ground, Adnan again tried to open the emergency exit door. The cabin crew immediately alerted the cockpit, following which the pilot aborted the landing attempt in a swift precautionary move. The aircraft then carried out a go-around before making a safe landing at 10:35 p.m. Wait a minute. If somebody's trying to open the emergency exit and you're only 500 feet above ground, why not go ahead and put that bird on the ground in the event that he does get it open? Instead, they're like, oh, somebody's opening the door. Let's go back up in the air. That seems like a bad move. But I'm not a pilot, so I don't know. Maybe there's a reason they did that. Passengers on board were left shaken by the incident, while officials praised the flight crew for handling the emergency calmly and ensuring safe arrival. Once the aircraft landed safely, Adnan was taken into custody as per standard aviation safety protocol. He was immediately handed over to Indigo's security personnel and the CISF, which is the local that's the Central Industrial Security Force. Local police were also informed, and a case was registered against him. During questioning at the airport, he initially told officials he did not know why he had behaved in that manner. Later, he claimed he was possessed by a ghost. Nah, bro. No fly list for you, buddy. We ain't doing that. We ain't playing
Hey, look,
those
you
games.
and the ghost on that fly list.
Yeah, you and the ghost both. Next up, this one out of Missouri. Fentanyl and cocaine found hidden in a Barbie doll box at a discount store in the Show Me State. You know how you guys do out in Missouri, AJ?
Show me.
This looks to be like a thrift store. Security at Cargo Largo. You know Cargo Largo?
No, I do not know Cargo Largo.
They contacted the Independence Police Department on Saturday after noticing that a suspicious powder had been taped inside the back of one of the Barbie doll's cardboard packaging.
Barbie is over here trafficking.
Yeah. It's called Trailer Park Barbie. Field test indicated the presence of fentanyl. Officers immediately launched an investigation with the store to determine how many packages containing the drugs had been sold. Law enforcement confirmed that 5 Barbie doll packages from the same shipment sold between March 19th and March 20th contained the substance.
We were wondering why we got such an increase in people coming.
Yeah.
Asking for random dudes asking for Barbie dolls.
Yeah, why we keep having crackheads come in here and buy Barbie dolls, and I don't get it. What's going on? And who's putting fentanyl in the Barbie doll packages? I would imagine that you just don't
Ken.
want to.
I bet you the guy name is Kid. It's got to be Kid.
It was like, I'm gonna set this bitch up.
She made me get rid of my stuff, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna set her up.
Ken and Barbie are getting divorced, and so he doesn't have to pay a bunch of alimony. He's just gonna set her up and get her sent to jail. Working with Cargo Largo staff and using stored records and customer outreach, police located and recovered all 5 packages within hours. No injuries or exposures were reported, and the dolls themselves were not contaminated. Subsequently, laboratory testing found that the substance was primarily cocaine with trace amounts of fentanyl. Well, that's good. The store identified the specific source shipment, conducted canine sweeps of its facilities, which came back clean, and is now implementing regular inspections to prevent future issues. Officials emphasize there is no ongoing risk to customers or employees, and they have shared all details with local and federal authorities. So, this is not. I don't guess this is not a thrift store. It's just a discount store. So, and here's a picture of it's Barbie Family and Friends. So it's Barbie, but mom Barbie. She's got a baby.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a baby and on fentanyl. That's not good. Ooh wee.
Man, hey, look, it's rough out there for Barbie.
Yeah.
Nobody was buying Barbies anymore, so they had to come with another
Yeah. Put a little bit of that cocaine in there. Cole.
coked out Barbie.
Coked out Barbie.
She used to be prom queen.
Next up, speaking of crackheads, man arrested for alleged voyeurism in Callaway Bay County, Florida. But he blames a crackhead. This is actually an Alabama man, believe it or not. An Alabama man was arrested Thursday for allegedly taking photos of 2 individuals asleep in a bed in a Callaway home. According to court documents, in February, Trevor Thicklin, his name's Thicklin. Do you think he was taking pictures of some big girls that were in the bed? I like them Thicklin. He's 35 years old. He had met one of the victims on an online dating site. Oh, yeah, that always turns out well. The Bay County Sheriff's Office reported that Thicklin was at the victim's home on March 4th when she said she had an uneasy feeling. She reportedly told Thicklin there was a family matter she had to attend to, and she asked him to leave her home. So y'all did a first date at your house? The female's like, I met you on the internet. Why don't you come over to my place? That's what happens, man.
Hey, just cut straight to the chase.
Yeah. Around 11 p.m. on March 5th, Thicklin allegedly returned to the home and took photos of the woman and her friend asleep in bed through a bedroom window from her backyard.
Wait a minute. How did he? So wait a minute. So she agreed to, like, they just met,
Yeah, well, they met online.
right?
I
And
guess
she
they talked for a
agreed
while.
to give her to give her address to this guy.
Yeah, he came over and hung out a couple weeks prior,
Mhm.
and next thing you know, he's over there taking pictures through the window.
Wow. Okay.
Deputy said Thicklin then posted the photos on his social media account with the caption, quote, "Got ya, LOL."
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, oh, she's going to love this. She's going to think this is cute.
You know. See, okay, just a little caveat. If you need to have like a filter, sometimes you need somebody like to share this post before you post it out into the public world, because it can save a lot of headache and jail time.
He's going to like, this is going to get me laid. I'm going to post pictures of her sleeping.
Yeah, she gonna think it's cute.
The post was removed a few hours later, probably with the advice of some friends.
Mm-hmm.
When deputies questioned Thicklin, he reportedly told them he was delivering DoorDash orders in the Callaway area when a low tire pressure warning light came on while he was near her home.
So he took a picture because his tire was low.
Deputy said he then told them that, quote, a crackhead came over, took my phone, took pictures, and brought my phone back.
That's not a crackhead.
Thicklin also
That's not a crackhead.
Thicklin also allegedly stabbed all 4 tires of both victims' vehicles.
Yeah, that's not a crackhead.
Thicklin
He is the crackhead.
You are the crackhead, bro.
Yeah, no crackhead's gonna take your phone and bring it back.
He went. So he said. So he went and took pictures of him sleeping, and then cut all 4 tires of both of their vehicles.
Yeah.
And then when the police asked him about it, he's like, "No, a crackhead did that."
Yeah. First of all, how did a crackhead know like where to go get a picture,
He's
and
like,
then know who caught? Yeah, no.
you gave your phone to the crackhead.
Right.
The crackhead runs off, and he comes back, and he's like, "Hey, took pictures of your girlfriend asleep. Here you go. Here's
Right.
your phone
Oh,
back."
and by the way, I slashed a couple of her tires.
Yeah, get on
Okay.
there.
All right.
And that's what we call, ladies and gentlemen, don't do
Come on
drugs.
and say it now, just say no. Come on and say it now, just say no. Come on and say it now, just say no.
Just say no, or you'll find yourself needing an attorney like Chuck Davis. ChuckDavisLaw.com. ChuckDavisLaw.com, my personal attorney, as you know. Wills, probate, contracts, personal injury, wrongful death, slip and fall, whatever it may be. You may be owed compensation. You may have a crazy ex-boyfriend or some guy you met on the internet, and he did something to you. Now he owes you money. Get with Chuck Davis. Divorce and custody as well. Maybe you married somebody you met on the internet, and now you're splitting up. Shocking, I know. You need somebody that's going to fight for you. Chuck Davis is going to fight for you. 205-823-9992. That's 205-823-9992 and online chuckdavislaw.com. No representation is made that the legal services provided are superior to the legal services provided by other lawyers. Real quick, Alabama Men's Clinic, alabamamensclinic.com, alabamamensclinic.com. Low T is a real problem for real guys. Y'all need to get that taken care of. Don't sit and wait. Don't think that you just got to live your life that way, because you don't. I'm telling you, like, you can literally feel like a new man, feel years younger if you'll just address the situation. Could be tired all the time, could be in the bedroom, you're suffering from problems. Don't be embarrassed or ashamed to buy it. Get in touch with the pros. Jeremy and the rest of the guys over at Alabama Men's Clinic, absolutely phenomenal. They use the same treatments that they're doling out to people, so they know what they're doing, and they're able to get you living a new life. 205-598-7000. That's 205-598-7000, and set yourself an appointment, alabamamensclinic.com. Or call them, make sure you mention me. And Noto Roofing, NOTO-roofing.com, NOTOroofing.com, 205-848-2299. That's 848-2299 online, NOTOroofing.com. Get with them, get that free roof inspection, complimentary roof tune-up, and all the things. Again, mention me, they'll take care of you. And can I just say, and I know Leland's going to talk about this, but Lindsey Graham walking around Disney World as workers are going unpaid is as creepy as it gets. See you, Carl.